Alright, hey guys, it's Reese here from Victory Road Vaults TCG, where we've got the hottest, newest products coming over from Japan, as well as some English and Japanese singles to help fill out your collection. Go check out our website at victoryroadvaultstcg.com. But for today's video, I'm just going to be doing a play-by-play breakdown of a couple of the games that I played over the weekend at my local challenge. As you may have seen, I was using the Dragapult Gholdengo deck, or Gholdengo Dragapult deck. So let's just hop right into it. Our first game here is against a Dragapult and Zoroark deck. As you can see, I mulligan right there, so I'm going back into shuffle, pull out another 7. Alright, we've got a basic. Time to get into the game. Fist bump, go ahead and start. He starts off with a Buddy Poffin. He already has a Dreepy on the bench, so let's see what he pulls off of this. Imagine he's doing a little bit of some prize checking. He pulls a Dreepy and Zoroark. That's where I was like, what? I've never heard of this deck, never seen this deck archetype before. It was a little interesting. But he pulls out the Dreepy and Zoroark, attaches to one of the Dreepies and passes. Then it goes into my turn. I lay down the Buddy Poffin. Luckily, I have it in hand, as well as the TM Evo and Energy, so I don't even need to use the Arven to get the play off. I'm doing some prize checking as well. You can see me write some of the prizes down there. Check my Pokemon first, and I check my Energy. Then I just go through and see any important trainer cards, see if they're in the prizes as well. But ultimately, off this Buddy Poffin, we're getting the 2 Gimmighoul. And then we're playing the Earthen Vessel, getting rid of the Fighting Energy, looking for 2 Steel. Attach, and then pull off the Evo for the 2 Gholdengo EXs. And then it goes over to my opponent's turn. He evolves into a Drakloak on the bench. Attaches TM Evo to the Munkidori, I imagine just to thin it out of his deck. Goes in for the Nest Ball to get the Badoo. And the Badoo is kind of scary in this matchup because I can't use my Superior Energy Retrievals when he does that. Right there you see him Iono us. Our hands get shuffled, go to the bottom of the deck, draw 6 off the top. He pulls into another Drakloak, uses both abilities, retreats, and then does the Itchy Pollen, so I can't use items. Only thing I can do this turn is really just use my coin bonuses and attach. Get a couple more basics on the bench, but yeah, I just pass it over to him because I can't use items this turn. He goes ahead and uses the 2 Drakloaks off the bat. And then he has a pretty big turn here as well. You can see the Sparkling Crystal in his hand. He's going to Ultra Ball here for the Dragapult EX. Or no, sorry, the End Zoroark EX. Oh, no, the Hawlucha. Maybe he has Dragapult in hand. I know he evolves the Dragapult this turn, but gets the Hawlucha, evolves to Dragapult, expected. Puts the Crystal down. Yep, attaches to the Drakloak, lays down the Hawlucha, puts the damage down. I think he should have put the damage on the Gholdengo with the energy attached. I don't know why he did the other Gholdengo, but yeah, he retreats into the Dragapult, hits my active, hits the now 60 HP Gimmighoul on the bench. That's 2 prizes right there. Start with the Buddy Poffin. The draw is looking kind of weak, so I go ahead and get 2 Dreepies so I can get the Draklooks online. I got the Fezandipiti down. Use the coin bonus, pull Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking. This gets Energy Search Pro, and I can't remember what else I grabbed here, but Energy Search Pro is the most important. Oh, maybe I think I grabbed the Team Rocket's Venture Bomb. That's what I grabbed. And then we use the Energy Search Pro, grab all the energy out of the deck. We also use the Fezandipiti to pull it using from the Ciphermaniacs. Now we go ahead and use the Venture Bomb, get the Munkidori set up, so it's free 20 damage no matter what. Put it on the Dragapult, use another coin bonus to get another card in hand, and then we are swinging for 6 energies for 300, knocks out the Dragapult. And then this is where it gets a little scary. Like I said, he goes into the Badoo, so now I can't use my Superior Energy Retrievals to get my energies all the energies that I just used back in my hand. But he bosses up the Fez. He attached another energy to the Drakloak on the bench. His bench is looking kind of weak as well, so he doesn't really have too many options. This is where he Ultra Balls for the Ends Zoroark. I don't know. I guess he doesn't put Fez down because he wants to get another Dreepy setup, but yeah, I don't know why he didn't put Fez down and draws 3. He just ends up Itchy Polling, no items. I have the Drakloak in hand, evolve, use the ability. Put that on the bottom. I think that was Superior Energy Retrieval. Use coin bonus, move the energy or the damage over to the Badoo, I believe. Oh, no, we got the Iono. Yeah, I think I'm just looking for an energy here so I can get the Fezandipiti out of the active, and so I can at least swing this turn. Yeah, but we lay down the Jamming Tower. Doesn't really do anything in this matchup. The Sparkling Crystal's already out of play. But yeah, I moved the damage over onto the Badoo. Yeah, see, that's where he gets the Dreepy. So Buddy Poffins for the Dreepy. He wants to get another Drakloak set up. Uses Zoroark ability, uses Drakloak ability. I think he's just thinking right now. He uses Arven, grab End's PP up and the rescue board. Uses End PP up and energy switch to get the dark energy onto the Munkidori, and then he attaches to the Dreepy. And then he moves the... That was actually a really smart play. So I don't know if we fully register what just happened, but he uses the End's PP up to attach a dark energy onto the End's Zoroark. And then he uses energy switch to switch that energy onto the Munkidori. So he's setting up Munkidori without attaching for turn so that he can stay, in the race for getting his Dreepy set up, because if he didn't do that and he attached the Luminous energy to the Munkidori, he would need at least 2 turns to set up another Dragapult, and that's just like really bad. I mean, it's already Dreepy right now because he just put it down this turn, so he'd need Rare Candy to get into the Dragapult, but if he had Rare Candy, he can evolve into Dragapult, attach, and attack next turn, which would likely lead to a victory for him. But we'll see what happens. He uses Dragapult's attack, he knocks out the Fezandipiti, because he moved the 10 damage from the Badoo onto the Fezandipiti. Now it's at 200 health. He hits it with Dragapult, gets knocked out, and he puts 30-30 on my Drakloak and Dreepy. And so now in this moment, I'm thinking I need to move one of the 30 damage. I need to somehow make it so that he can't KO both or one of my Dreepy or Drakloak. And so my thought process behind this is to remove 30 damage using the Munkidori and then evolve into a Dragapult so that he can't just KO it. And so that's what my thinking is going into this turn. Let's see how it plays out. Use the Drakloak ability. Use Pokegear. I think I may have pulled... Oh yeah, I pulled the Ciphermaniac Codebreaking. And now that I'm un-item blocked, I really just need to find the 2 energy retrieval for knockout. And like I said, make sure that neither of my... Dreepy or Drakloak can get KO'd next turn, because then he could have boss Munkidori and then put 60 damage on either of them. And so that's what I really need to make sure of. There we go. We get the Dragapult evolved, we get the Drakloak evolved, we move the 30 damage over, and now it's basically impossible for him to take 2 prizes next turn. And so we use the 2 superior energy retrievals, get 8 energy back in hand. And then we swing for 6 again, because we move the the damage over with the Munkidori. Now he pushes up Badoo, right? This is where it gets really scary in this matchup, because now I can't use my superior energy retrievals. He could Iono me, swing with Blood Moon Ursaluna on something. But yeah, let's see where it goes from here. See, so he doesn't end up having the Rare Candy, which is nice. He has to evolve into the Drakloak. So there's no attack coming this turn. We get Iono'd. So I'm drawing 2, he's drawing 2. Now he uses the Drakloak and Zoroark abilities. And then he really can't do anything, so he has to Itchy, Pollen, and pass. And now I'm in the same boat, right? I can't use items. I own it down to 2. I'm using my draw abilities. I still really can't do anything. I don't really want to take a prize card this turn, because then he can counter capture something. But I don't know, let's see where this goes. I think at this point we're in time now, and then yeah, I just pass over. He uses Drakloak ability. And at this point it's kind of like impossible for him to win, right? He's just using Itchy Pollen. It's only a matter of time before time goes into the round. We're on turns now, so it's either we tie or I win, pretty much, because there's no win condition for him without using multiple turns. So let's just see how it plays out. Still, he uses Night Stretcher to grab the Dragapults. I mean, he's really looking for the win here, because nobody wants to tie, or Unfortunately, I don't really think it's possible. I think I was turn 0, he's now turn 1, so he still does have another turn. And he just Itchy Pollens over. And so I'm going to pause it right here. One of my darkness energies is in the discard pile right now, right? And I have a steel energy in hand, and there's no more energy in deck. So at this point, like, if he just keeps Itchy Pollening me, I can't really do anything, right? So my only hopes here is to use my Munkidori to move the 30 damage on my Dragapult onto the Badoo, and then hopefully I pull my dark energy out of my prizes, and then I know for a fact that I have boss in the deck, and so then I can just boss up the Hawlucha and take the KO for 2 energy. So that's the line that I'm going for here. I'm just thinking. We have the Drakloak. I pull the boss's orders off the Drakloak ability. At this time, I didn't really know what I wanted to do because dark energy was in the prizes, and I didn't want to rely on me pulling it off the prizes in order to win. I should have just grabbed the boss straight away. There's no reason in grabbing the superior energy retrieval because I'm item locked. This is my last turn. The only way for me to win is to pull the dark energy off the prizes, so I should just grab the boss right away. So here it is. I move the 30 over to the Badoo, and then I asked my buddy who's standing right next to me, I'm like, you gotta choose my prize card, bro. I can't be responsible for this. And so, yeah. You can see there, he points to the prize card. I pick it up. There's the dark energy. I have the boss in hand. Boss's orders, the Hawlucha, 2 energy for the knockout. Take my last prize card, and that is the game. Yeah, so in retrospect, I don't really think it was winnable for him because, you know, it's kind of hard for them to win this matchup when I have Munkidori set up. Luckily, I found the Dragapult and Drakloak on that one turn where I needed them, because otherwise they could have taken 2 prize cards that turn and won the game, which would have been not good. But yeah, in retrospect, the Munkidori really helps in this matchup. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we'll go on to the next game. He goes ahead and looks at my hand just to see what I had, because I think he was debating on whether or not to promote the Dragapult to see if I could pull off the knockout. And I definitely could have. I had a lot of cards in hand. Both the superior energy retrieval were in deck, so it was definitely possible for me to pull it off. And then here we got a match. We got the matchup against the Frostlass Munkidori deck, which I end up losing to. It's kind of like a really, really hard matchup for me because, you know, literally all of my Pokemon have abilities, and so the damage is just building up with the Frostlass, plus the damage moving over with the Munkidori, plus the TM Devo. You know, most of my Pokemon are evolution Pokemon, and they have, you know, only 70 health. So the matchup is very hard for me. I almost managed to pull it off, but we'll just start from the beginning here. And then, I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was literally the worst hand I could have had of all time. It was Ciphermaniac Codebreaking, superior energy retrieval, Munkidori, and 4 energy. So right off the bat, I'm already down. Here he goes. He is laying down the Arven, guessing, searching for the Buddy Poffin to get the Frostlass, or the Snow Runts out. Yep, Buddy Poffin, and Bravery Charm. Here comes the Snow Runt. Attach his rescue board, and he Itchy Pollens, so no items. Me, I still can't. I literally can't do anything here. So I think I just pull a Gimmighoul and a Dreepy, I think, because in this matchup the Dragapult is really good if you can get there. I never end up getting there, but yeah. And so then I pass again. No dark energy in hand, no psychic energy in hand, can't attack. So I literally just use Ciphermaniacs and pass. He lays the Artisan down, puts the Munkidori with Luminous and Bravery Charm attached. Itchy Pollens, my turn. Find the Psychic Energy, lay the Gimmighoul down, and then I Artisan. Or no, I use the Artisan to get the Gimmighoul, that's what it is. And then I hit with the Munkidori into the Badoo, take a prize. That's his turn. He's using Artisan right now, I'm assuming, to get a Munkidori. Alright, come on, Chris. Oh, he gets the Flittle. That's right. Some sort of Espathra angle. Uses Night Stretcher to get the Badoo back. Retreats into the Badoo. Itchy Pollen. I use Artisan. I'm trying to get my Dreepy out. And then I evolve to Gholdengo. Retreats. Maybe I should have, actually no, I have energy in hand, that's right. So then I attach to Gholdengo, hit for knockout. I get unfair stamps, put me down to 2. I'm not really worried about that. I pull Ciphermaniac and Drakloak, which is literally the best 2 cards I could have pulled. He uses Artisan. I think he gets another Munkidori out. Oh, no, sorry, he uses Arven. He used Artisan to get the other Munkidori. Then uses Artisan, gets TM De-Evolution, and Earthen Vessel, gets some energies out. Or maybe he had the Munkidori in hand. Alright, whatever. Maractus gets put down, he attaches to Maractus. For turn, I get plus 10 from the Frostlass and 20 damage from the corner. Can't retreat this turn. On the Energy Search Pro. Oh, and now I'm already realizing I messed up here. I should not have knocked out the Maractus here. I'll let it play through and I'll explain what I should have done. So I use the Artisan, get another Gimmighoul on the bench. I guess I top deck to the Energy Search Pro. I top deck the 3 best cards in my deck. And so, okay, so let me think this through. 110 is 130. Yeah, okay, so maybe this was the right play, maybe this wasn't the right play. But basically, by knocking this Maractus out, and it puts 6 damage counters on my Gholdengo, and another 1 from the Frostlass, I'm in range for the TM Devo. And, you know, I guess if he has the 2 Munkidori set up, he can just move the damage back onto the Gholdengo and KO anyways. So, I don't think the math would have worked out for me to not knock it out, but, you know, knocking it out was probably not the best idea. Let me see. Yeah, 10 plus 60, 70 plus 30. Okay, yeah, so maybe the move here was actually to use the switch into the Munkidori. It had the Psychic attached to it already, and then I attached Dark to it instead of attaching the Fire to the Drakloak. So if I attach the Dark to the I switch into the Munkidori, attach Dark to it, move the 30 damage from the Gholdengo onto the Maractus. So now it's at 40 damage total on it, and then swing with the Munkidori, it's now at 100 damage, and then the past turn, for the Frostlass puts 1 damage on it and knocks it out. Now there's no damage on my side of the board. Maybe that was probably the best line of play there. I was trying to figure out how I could knock this out without, you know, activating the Maractus ability, and I think that was it. Attacking with Munkidori, and kind of just chilling. But we'll resume. Yeah, so we can see here, getting my Munkidori out, he gets a counter capture. He has the TM Evo in hand already. Attaches energy and TM Devo, counter captures the Munkidori, and it is now going to be a knockout from the TM Devo. Yeah, I'm in a pretty sticky situation here. I use the Buddy Puffin, get another Gimmighoul, and yeah, just 2 Gimmighouls out. My buddy Hector comes over to watch. Using all the abilities, put the 20 from the Venture Bomb onto the Flittle. Use Arven to get TM Evo and Night Stretcher, and I think right here I just used TM Evo to evolve into the Gholdengos. I don't know if this is the right play, but I just want to draw power. Oh, yeah, and I had 2 Gholdengos in hand, so I can only pull 1 Gholdengo. Let's knock out the Flittle, take a prize. It's 2 to 5 right now. Yeah, and I could not find the Dragapult for the life of me. I don't know what happened to it, but... Oh, it's literally in my hand. Wait, okay, wait, hold on. Why? Oh, because I got TM Devoed, that's right, okay. So it moves damage over onto my Munkidori, knocks it out, takes a prize. Counter catches the Gimmighoul into the active. And then he passes. We get Iono'd, so I only have 2 in hand, I think, is what the issue is here. And this is where I need to evolve to the Dragapult. I have the Jamming Tower, so my plan is to just put that down. I don't have any more draw. I use the Fezandipiti and the 2 coin bonuses. Oh wait, maybe I do have draw. Okay, yeah, here I definitely needed to get the Dragapult out. Like, I absolutely needed that. I don't know why I didn't pull that. I 100% needed the Dragapult here. Or actually, it doesn't, yeah, like, this matchup is, it's so hard because, like, TM Devo just, like, absolutely destroys everything. Like, the Drakloak's only 90 health, Gimmighoul's are only 70 health, and that's not that hard to get onto these Pokemon because they have abilities, and he has 3 Munkidoris set up. Like, I can't really do anything about it unless I already have the Dragapult set up and a Munkidori set up. And he just knocks out my Munkidori last turn, so, like, it's really hard for me to do anything here. Yeah, bump the Artisan off the Jamming Tower so that hopefully he can't TM Devo next turn, take a knockout. I think at this point, we're in time. Yeah, and here he's just like... Yeah, he researches, finds the bump. At this point, it's pretty much GG. Yeah, and then there goes 2 of the Gimmighouls. Those Gholdengos go back to my hand. Now I'm just like it's pretty much cooked. Like, what I'm looking for here is Turo. I have, Gholdengo in hand, Fezandipiti's online. I have the Gholdengo draw, I have the Fezandipiti draw, and I have the Drakloak draw. And so I'm really just looking for Turo here because, like, that's my only saving grace. I don't have energy on the Gholdengo, I don't have energy on the Fezandipiti, I can only attach to one of them. Trying to thin the deck out as much as possible using the Artisan. Maybe what I should have done here... Yeah, so actually, yeah, we're in time right now. So I was turn 0, he just did turn 1, I'm now turn 2. So I have to win this turn, like, no matter what. And so my thinking is I need to attach the Gholdengo so that I can win. But ultimately, I think if I just attach to the Fezandipiti and retreat it to a single prizer, like, he couldn't have won. Actually, no, that's a lie. Maybe he could have used it like CMD though. So basically, I use all my options, I don't find the Turo, and I just have to pass. I boss up the Frostlass, hoping he doesn't have energy in hand, and then he does. He has Blood Moon Ursaluna on the bench, retreats, knocks out the Fezandipiti, and he takes the game. So yeah, ultimately this matchup is very hard for Gholdengo. You know, you have to play the jamming tower at the right time. I guess I don't know. I mean, he already had Artisan out. I bumped it with the jamming tower. He just bumps it again with his another Artisan. The TM Evos are deadly. That's really the only issue with the deck. But yeah. Yeah, anyways, I went 2-2, and then I had to go. So yeah, not bad overall. I don't know if I'll be picking up the Dragapult Gholdengo deck again. I don't really know if I like it or not. It's not that high of a skill cap. There's not really much you can do with it. But I think next week we're going to be playing Dragapult's Dusknoir, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you learned something from my mistakes that I made. I know I definitely did. But yeah, I'll be posting these play-by-play commentaries each week. So yeah, feel free to stop by, check them out, maybe learn something or two.